G'day everyone, different venue this week. We're at Flemington headquarters to do the weekly report. Plenty of runners to get through. Let's start in Sydney. Race 6, the Furious Stakes over 1200 metres. Formality, Karen McAvoy.
I think she's really trained on and improved. It's a similar race to last time. I think it'll be a really competitive race again. But I know our filly second up will be much better than she was first up.
And in the final event on the card, we accepted with two runners, Cool Chap and Rocket Commander. Cool Chap's going to Melbourne, but Rocket Commander for Tim Clark.
Yeah, we're going to run her at on the Saturday rather than the Friday. She's got a terrible barrier on the tight turning track, so I think it's a better option.
Back to Caulfield on a very big day, the opening race over 1400 metres. Last up winner, Justice Glory for Ben Thompson.
Yeah, she's really trained on. We really like her. She's a filly that's heading towards the longer fillies races, and this is a nice stepping stone for her.
On to race 2, we have Risque for Dwayne Dunn.
She's got a bad barrier, but she's got blinkers on for the first time. High-class mare. Obviously didn't fire last start, but I didn't mind her last 50 metres. And I think 1400 on top of the ground, you'll see a different filly.
Race 3 over the 1200 metres, couple of runners. The first is Dusty Jack, Regan Bayless, gate 19.
Yeah, this horse is flying, but gate 19 concerns me. I'd love to find an alternative, but it just fits in nicely to where we're going in the future with his prep. And he could win this. The 1200 is better than the 1100, and his finish last start was outstanding.
And we also have Highland Beat for Mick D, gate 5.
Look, he's always around the mark in these sort of races. He'll get a beautiful run, and his track work leading into it's been first class.
A couple of runners in the Group 3 McNeil Stakes. The first is Murahib for Blake Shin.
Yeah, I'm hoping he could be a Guineas contender for us, so I expect him to run a good race here, and the further he goes, the better he will be.
And we also have Plover Set for Regan Bayless.
Should get a beautiful run. She's made great natural improvement. And I think the race she comes out on will become a terrific form race as the spring goes on.
Race 5 is the Group 3 Cochrane Stakes over 1200 metres. Again, a couple of runners. First up from a break, Furyk for Craig Williams.
Yeah, high-class filly. I'm hoping she's a Group 1 filly in the making. Sure to run well, beautifully drawn, and I'm expecting a really big run from her.
And we also have Sullivan Bay for Corey Parrish.
Yeah, she's a filly that's just raced incredibly well for a year now, and she's gone right through classes, and it would just be great for the ownership group if she could pick up some black type.
Race 6 is the Group 3 Heath over the 1100 metres. First up from a spell, Scheidel.
Yeah, her trials have been outstanding. I think she's back to her best, which is Oakley Plate and Winterbottom form, so she'll take a lot of beating.
The main event on the day is the Group 1 $1 Million Memsie Stakes. Couple of runners. First up, we've got Vega Magic for Craig Williams.
Yeah, ideally drawn. Should get a lovely run. He's in form and he's very fit, so he's favourite and probably deserves to be on his recent numbers.
And resuming from a spell, Seabirds for Regan Bayless.
I think this horse is in for a very big preparation. His track work's been excellent leading into this. He's not a noted first upper, but he's done plenty of work. He's got a coat like Criterion, and hopefully he runs like him. He'll be back from the awkward gate and look for him running on.
The listed Headley Stakes over 1700 metres. We've got 4 runners. The first is Ventura Storm.
Yeah, he's our #1 Melbourne Cup contender. Probably later in the spring, but his track work's been good, and his first run in Australia was outstanding.
We also have Harlem for Mark Zara.
Very similar profile. He's a horse that didn't like the wet track in Sydney last start in the Cup. He'll be a lot better horse on top of the ground, and I think he'll get better as the prep goes on.
And Hella High Water for Dean Yendall.
Rock hard fit, the in-form mare in the stable. Looks fantastic. Hoping she can get the black type.
And rounding out the quartet, Fanatic for Mick D.
She's improved a lot between runs, but I think she's going to need one more run and getting out to 2000 at the black type level.
Race 9 over the 1400 metres, 3 runners. Grand Rosso for Craig Williams.
In-form horse, going brilliantly. Probably start favourite and deserves to be.
Snitson from gate 10 for Mark Zara.
Yeah, he ran well first up, and I think he'll run better again. He's been set for the Toorak and the Rupert Clark, so I'd like to see him run a good competitive race here.
First up for the stable, Cool Chap for Daniel Stackhouse, gate 14.
His track work and trials has been outstanding. We elected to run him here because I just feel that he might be a horse that's running on, and it could be set up for a back marker, and if there's a blowout horse the way he's worked, he's capable of it.
Across to Adelaide, the 3,200 metre hurdle, we've got Dane Hustler.
Yeah, probably his impressive debut hurdle winner that I've seen. Has trained on well.
Race 5, 1,000 metre specialist Super Vun for Jake Duffy.
Yeah, he's staying home. We're going to pick out another race for him.
On to race 6, over the 1,250 metres, we've got Valiano for Jake Duffy.
Yeah, he's staying home as well. There's a better alternative at Geelong on a little bit better ground off the wide gate.
Race 7, we've got He or She.
Yeah, he's running from the wide gate. Look for him running on late. I feel he's come back after a disappointing prep last preparation, but at his best we all know he's good enough to win a race like this.
Plenty to choose from this weekend, David. Where's our best?
I think get the money early. I think Justice Glory and Fury.
Thanks, David.